In this video, I'm going to go through how to do clutch control. Now, when you're first starting out on your learning journey, a lot of learners struggle with clutch control. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. What I'm going to do is a little exercise which is called holding the car on the clutch. And one of the things I'd like you to focus a lot on is my feet whilst I'm doing this maneuver. Now, clutch control is, if you can get this right at the beginning stages of your learning, the rest of your learning to drive will be a lot easier. You need good clutch control to come out of junctions, and you need good clutch control, especially on roundabouts when it's busy. So getting the foundations right at the beginning is really important, and hopefully this video is going to help you with that. So first thing we're going to do is just kind of like play around with the pedals a little bit, and you can kind of hopefully see what I'm doing to coordinate the clutch. So I'm going forwards, and then I'll give you some examples of the car rolling backwards, and then how I find the biting point quickly so we don't roll back too much. Now, rolling back a little bit on your driving test, like say 1 centimetre, shouldn't become a serious or dangerous fault. So if you've got the skills to recognise that car rolling back and you don't panic and you react quickly, find your feet, you should be on the way to still passing your driving test. So let's talk you through it. So it's clutch down fully, and notice I'm keeping my heel on the floor here, which helps me stabilise the clutch into first gear. And what I'm going to do here is I'm bringing the clutch up slowly to the biting point. Now you can see when I bring it up to the biting point there, the front of the car raises slightly. I'll do it again for you. And when I bring the clutch up to the biting point and hold it there, that's the biting point. Now, when you're moving away more quickly, you're going to need some gas. But for the purpose of this exercise, just so I can show you all about the clutch, I'm not really going to use a gas at all. So I'm just holding the clutch at the biting point. Just going to make sure it's safe before I move away. And then I'm going to release the handbrake. And can you see the car? I'm just holding the left foot still. The car's moving with my clutch at its biting point. Now, if I want to slow down, I'm just going to dip the clutch about 2 millimeters. And here, as you can see, I'm holding the car on the clutch. I'm not going forwards and I'm not going backwards. Now, if I push the clutch down fully, the car's going to roll back. We don't want that. So I'm now, because I want to move forward slightly, I'm going to just bring the clutch up slightly to its biting point, a little bit higher than its biting point, sorry, about 1 millimeter, and you should see me move away. Really important though, is I'm going to make sure it's safe before I do that. And as you can see, the car's just moving very slowly, and all I've done is brought it up 1 millimeter. Now, if I push the clutch all the way down, I'm just going to check the mirror it's safe. Now the car rolls back. I don't want that. So you notice how quickly I found my biting point though. Let's try that again. I'm just going to move forwards a couple of feet, bringing it up slightly. I'm going to dip the clutch all the way down, and then I'm going to find the bite quickly before it rolls back. So this is a really good exercise you can practice with your family. Also, your instructor might show you how to do it. And once you can hold the car on its clutch, you should be okay to do this on some of the faster roads. So I'm just going to move forwards again, making sure it's safe, bring the clutch up slowly, and I'm holding it there. And if you notice, I haven't brought the clutch up fully at all yet. I'm just holding it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the car for this vehicle coming past. Notice I haven't touched the brake, went for it, but I didn't touch it. So I'm just holding it. And then I'm going to move forwards again. And it's just bringing it up 1 millimeter. That is it. Now watch, if I bring it up quickly, this is where we're going to get our stall. And you don't want that, okay? So that is what you don't want to be doing, okay? So let's show you again. I've got my foot on, I'll use the handbrake here actually. I've got bringing the clutch up to the bite, holding it there, making sure it's safe. And I'm moving forwards a little bit. I want to hold the car so it doesn't go forwards, but it doesn't go backwards. There we are. If I push it all the way down, making sure it's safe again, we roll back, don't want that too much. I've got my biting point again there. And then I'm just bringing it up a little bit. Now, if you want to move away quickly, that's where you're going to need the gas as well, like that. So that is how to coordinate the clutch when you're stationary and moving away at slow speeds. Now, just a little tip for you if you are practicing with your family or your friends. This exercise, you don't want to be doing it for too long, because when you hold the clutch at the biting point for long periods, you burn the clutch out. And you'll know when you're burning the clutch out because you'll get a horrible burning smell. And yes, it's an exercise that you can do for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Give the clutch a rest, maybe drive around a bit, give it another go. And it's a great way of getting better with the clutch. But as I say, don't be doing it for an hour, otherwise you're going to have no clutch left, and then you're going to be blaming me that you need a new clutch. And I don't want to be responsible for paying £600, £700, £800 for your new clutch. So I hope this video's helped you with your clutch control. If you've enjoyed it, why don't you like us on our social media channels? You can also visit the driveJohnsons website, go to the Learner Centre, and we've got loads of content and videos there for you as well. Thanks for watching.